The Public Finance Management Act provides for supplementaries. They are within the law. But there's a coding, there is a justification for supplementary budget. Unforeseeables. I am struggling, really struggling, to understand how unforeseeable some of these things are, in all honesty. That we have got to do it in a haste. You said this is our last supper, our last sitting, you said.
I did not say that.
You used the words last supper, Madam Speaker. I don't know what you meant. But you used it twice. Anyhow, Madam Speaker, we are closing down as Parliament, and we seem to be in a haste to appropriate money for what we are saying is unforeseeable. I am struggling to understand how unforeseeable some of these things are. We've talked about the inaugural ceremony. There is money for ATIAC, Right Honourable Speaker, 37.9 billion. We have been here and we have screamed our voices hoarse about projects like ATIAC. There is another one, Day by a Farmer.
Honourable Musasizi, I want you to listen on ATIAC.
Madam Prime Minister, don't interrupt Honourable Musasizi. He needs to listen to these critical issues. We have talked about Day by a Farmer, which was given free money, 778 billion. Money was given to Inspire Africa Coffee Factory in Tungamo, 180 billion plus. Rocco, 260 billion shillings plus. Of course, there's Lubowa Specialized Hospital, which has become a white elephant. We then talked about ATIAC Sugar Factory. So far, 668 billion shillings over the years to ATIAC Sugar Factory. It's a factory I went to visit with colleagues, and there is no sugar coming out of there for the last couple of years, but every year we keep appropriating money. Now we're even bringing money through a supplementary for ATIAC Sugar Factory. Help me understand. Who is this ATIAC person that we have got to keep giving them money, billions of shillings on an annual basis, that now it even has to come through a supplementary, that it is an emergency? Right, Honourable Speaker, to the taxpayers who are watching us, we could be seen as conduits of fraud. Fraud is when you are paid for a service and you don't deliver it. You have given 668 billion shillings so far to ATIAC. No sugar is coming out of there, and this is free money. You want to add them money. For what? I don't understand.
Thank you.
Right, Honourable Speaker, the classified that's indicated here, within the 3% legal limit, 300 billion. Outside the 3%, 110 billion. That's a total of 410 billion shillings. Look, every country will have a classified budget. But you see, your classified budget has got to be tethered to your revenue. You cannot be a heavily indebted poor country and you keep having trillions of classified budget. Now you have a supplementary for classified 410 billion shillings. A few days to the closure of government. What are you going to do in these few days for this classified of 410 billion shillings? Honourable Speaker, yes, our rules can be suspended and all of that, but these things should make sense to the taxpayer. They should make sense. Now, the taxpayer might try and understand you on the hospitals and so on, and hopefully that money will go to the hospitals. Because many times we pass money for some of these things and it is fired. When you read the accountability reports, you see money was transferred from this and taken to something else. So hopefully for the hospital money, it gets to do that. But help the taxpayer to understand this 410 classified budget billion. For a few days, government is closing down. Billions to ATIAC Sugar Factory that you've been giving money. Nothing is happening there. I want to understand, Right Honourable Speaker. I genuinely want to understand from Prime Minister and her team. Help me and the taxpayer whom you're going to squeeze a lot more. You recently passed here more money, higher taxes on fuel and so on. So the taxpayer is paying for these things. Help the taxpayer to understand.
Thank you.
We are waiting.
Thank you. Honourable Musasizi.
Madam